Hey guys, Lisa Fuller. I am back and I want to talk to you guys today about expos and events. It's another way that we can grow and build our business. Um, when you first get started, you are excited, you're telling people, you're posting it on Facebook and social media, you're sending pictures and text messages to friends, you're just talking to people and you're blitzing. And you've already heard about blitzing and how amazing blitzing is, especially for those of you that were like me that don't have a huge market of people. It's amazing that we have that awesome coupon that you can get out there and you can just hand it to total strangers and get them interested in your business. But there's another way to do things, and it's expos and events. It's been a huge way that I have built my business over the last 4 years, and some of my best distributors have come from expos and events, meeting people there and other vendors there that are in other home-based businesses like we are with It Works, and they get curious as to what we are. We start talking, and the next thing you know, boom, they want to know more about my business, and some of them even end up joining. So how do you find those? A great place to go find expos and events is your local chamber of commerce. Everybody has one. Even little teeny cities and towns has a chamber of commerce, and they have different events that they do. The one that I got into here right when we moved to Phoenix, it was huge for me because they let me have first dibs. I got a discount on those events, and it got me a way to meet people and get out there. They do all kinds of different events where I could put a table in. So that's one way that you can go find expos and events. You can also look them up online. One of my favorite things to do is ask local gyms and salons if I can set up a table in there for an hour on a Saturday or their busy day or whatever. Another thing is just asking your churches. Look for little things that go up, the smaller booths. I honestly, personally think that you get more out of the smaller, little local things than you do the big things. You do not have to go spend five, six, $700 on an event. The $50 tables that you can go set up somewhere are the best. You can really talk to and connect with people. Those larger ones, I would wait to get into until you have a bigger team where everybody can split those costs and then you can work together. So what's the point in expos and events? Well, obviously to meet new people that you can put into your business, and obviously to build bonding with your team and learn together, and another way to teach your team how to get out there and talk to people. But mostly when you go do an event, you're trying to get parties, you're trying to get distributors, customers, you're trying to get the wrap on people, you're trying to get their information. So when you leave there, you can contact them and start building that relationship. So that's really the goal when you do these expos and events. And it's really comfortable for people that are kind of shyer because you've got people walking by coming up to you, asking you what it is versus you kind of being creepy going, "Here, where's my coupon? Come talk to me." People are actually coming to you trying to find out what it is and what you're doing and what It Works is all about. So once you do an expo and event, do not think that you have to do these crazy tables and spend thousands of dollars on a setup. My first setup, dollar store, $20. I got everything I needed, and my table was so cute. Just use black, green, and bling, stuff you have around your house. Get a round table, a card table, a 6-foot table, whatever. Bring a chair along, have something to put over top, a plastic tablecloth, and if you want to get a little bit fancier, you can go buy an actual cloth. And then set some products on there that you have. You don't need every product. My first expo, all I had was what came in the mini boost. I had a bottle of Fat Fighter sitting on the table, wraps, a bottle of facials, and defining gel, and that's it. That's all I had on the table. And then my girlfriend gave me a couple things of greens that I used to give samples out. So you really want to make sure that you are not stressing out if you don't have everything. Also, another thing you can do that's really creative is ask your upline if they have any empty bottles. You can even go on Facebook and say, "Hey, anybody got any empty bottles they want to get rid of?" That's one of the things I did so I could start getting a bigger setup for my expo and event. So once you get there, I always suggest you get there a little bit earlier and you walk around to all the vendors and give them a coupon and introduce yourself and let them know you're doing a vendor special, that if they get wrapped that day, you will give them your cost on the wrap. This gives you a chance to meet everybody first and get other vendors wrapped so they can see what this does. And remember, the people that do these events with you, they're doing businesses similar to yours. So they might be open to looking for other businesses to bring in with that business to make more money. So you always want to be getting there early so that you can get that out there to the vendors. In fact, I even make a coupon, a vendor special coupon that I hand out to the vendors that they can use at the day of the show. So I get there early. I want to get set up, and then I want to get leads. I want to get prospects. I want to get phones, names, and phone numbers of people as they walk by. You do not want to be sitting behind that vendor table. You want to be sitting out front of that vendor table. You want to be standing there as people are walking by, handing them a coupon. People love samples. Have the greens on a tray and ask them if they'd like to try their fruits and vegetables. You can make fun little things with the ProFit shake. There's recipes for that you can make brownies with our actual protein shake. So there's different things you can do for expos. There's different samples that you can use. But the cool thing is that the samples attract people over to your table, and then that makes people want to know more about what you're doing. You know, it's going to draw them over. Everybody loves samples. So you get the samples going on, and drink here because my mouth's getting dry. You get the samples going on. What is this? Yuck. My my amazing husband brought that in for me, and I don't like it. But long story short, samples that draws people over, and you want to be fun, inviting, excited. Have pictures ready to go. That's the main thing. And then what's your goal? You want to ask people, well, you want to fill out my drawing slip to win something for free. Tell them you're having a free drawing where everybody is going to be brought in. Win something for free, and you're going to be calling the winners, and in order for them to do that, they have to fill out your drawing slip. So it's really that easy. That's the goal when you have these vendors and events. Ask around. Another way that I love to get those shows is I like to post on Facebook. Do any of my other fellow home-based business owners have any events coming up that they know of that I could get into? Or if you know somebody personally, give them a call. Say, are you in anything coming up? Do you have that number? I'd like to give them a call. You'll start to get connected with people and figure out where these expos and events take place. Another way to find those is going to business groups, B&I meetings. You can get into these business groups that you meet for lunch, breakfast, or dinner, and everybody starts sharing different things they're doing with their business, and sometimes they will have hookups for you as well. So the goal is that start looking for these. Look for the cheap ones. Get out there, set up a little table. It doesn't have to be fancy. You just want to be fun. You want to keep it light, simple. But what a great way for somebody without a huge market to really get out there and build their business. And eventually, you're going to run through your warm market. We all do. We're going to have to think of new creative ways to get out there and meet people, because this is networking. It's not net wishing, not net sitting, not net hoping. It's networking. So you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to book appointments with people. And a great way to do that is through expos, vendor shows, and events. So I hope you guys go find some of those. Use all the tips and tricks you've been learning in Angie's video about blitzing and incorporate that right into your vendor events. And you're going to be amazing. You're going to do great. And it's a great way to bond with your team too, and get them involved. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed the next video.